What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Diablo Research Institution. So how are you guys doing with Season 5 thus far? Let me know in the comments below. I made a druid as my starter build, running around with Cataclysm and Lightning Strike and Lightning Storm and all that. Got him to level 100, started topping him out with legendaries, uniques, and all that shit. But it just wasn't what I was hoping for. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, the druid is, how do I put this to be politically correct? He's a fat sack of shit, alright? So it's just kind of discouraging looking at that fat ass plane. Like, I'm sitting here trying to get in shape. You know, I'm trying to get on the treadmill. I'm trying to work out my guns and all that every day. You know, I'm 6'4", so it's not always easy. Or maybe it's easier. Let me know in the comments below. But nonetheless, that wasn't the only reason why I was getting sick of it. Yeah, he looks like shit. So what? I could get over it, I guess, if I had to. But there was just something to do with the very poor resource management. And even though Cataclysm is an awesome skill where you cast it, it's just casting lightning bolts and then tornadoes just flying around everywhere and just shit shooting up all over the place. Cataclysm is an awesome skill. But is that enough to justify running the rest of the damn season as the druid? I don't think so. So what I did is I went back to my roots. I said to myself, Iceman, what was the best time you've had playing Diablo 4 thus far in the slightly over a year it's been out? And if I had to take a stab at it, I would probably say it was Season 4 as my Necromancer. It was a damn good time. It was a spiritual journey. The Summonmancer, where your mages are just obliterating shit. I didn't really like the Golem build. I know that was probably the most optimal way to go. But the mages were just awesome. It was very automated. You could just chill. You didn't have to control them as much. And just having so many surrounding you just made you feel like a god. So, I mean, I decided to go back to the Necromancer. So I've been running my Necromancer now, Season 5. She's level 53 or so. She doesn't look the greatest. You know, I know I was bitching a lot about the aesthetics and how we need to have more aesthetics in the game. We need to have more customization options when it comes to the characters' looks. You know, they promised this at the beginning. They said, oh yeah, you can make the characters the way that you want them. Really? Then why is it that all I have to choose from is Ugly Face 1, Ugly Face 2, Ugly Face 3, and Ugly Face 4? You know? And Fat as Fuck Guy or Fat as Fuck whatever you want to call it. Are we allowed to say guy or girl anymore? I don't know. Fat as fuck dude or bitch, alright? That's pretty much the only options that we have with some of the characters, with the druid, the barbarian. But the Necromancer, she looks okay. Her face is a little rigid, looks a bit like a dude, you know. The cheekbones are just a little bit too prominent. The brow's a bit too rigid, you know, the nose a bit too big. But beyond that, she's acceptable. She's acceptable. She's the most acceptable one in the game, I would say. But give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys are with me on this. And I know we don't have to be silent for fucking ever, all right? Like, we like to have visually appealing characters on our fucking screen if we're going to be staring at it all day. You know, the characters in the middle of the screen. You know, we're going to be staring at it all day. We want visually appealing characters, all right? Is it that complicated? So give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys are with your old dog on that. But this video isn't about that. It's about the other things that I think would be great for Diablo 4 because I love this game. It's been so fucking fun with the Necromancer right now. And I haven't been looking at any guides, all right? This is a good way to go. There's room for discovery, for breaking on through when you're not looking at guides. And I intend to do that for quite a while. So she's a mage build. She uses Blood Mist, of course. She uses Army of the Dead. She's going to be using Decrepify soon. Just a damn good time. Using Reap right now. I'll probably switch that out, but she is using Reap. But yeah, it's been so good. But let me know in the comments your experience thus far. But here now are some things that I think Diablo 4 could really use. One is a bigger stash. Can you please get us a bigger stash? I don't know if this is true, but a few of you guys in my comment section of previous videos said, Iceman, that's impossible. The foundation of the game isn't going to enable a larger stash. Something to do with your stash and inventory loading out for every character screen that's near you in the game, where it's a fundamental issue now, or a fundamental flaw, rather. But, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. Maybe they could change it with the expansion. But can you give us a bigger fucking stash? Give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys want to have a bigger stash. I mean, this game is all about loot. It's all about finding the items. I just love keeping a bunch of shit. But the problem is, I'm going to have to start getting rid of some. To be honest with you guys, I'm about to salvage every piece that my druid has in the stash, because now I'm playing the Necromancer. I'm going to be main in the Necromancer. I love the Necromancer. Honestly, I'm tired of his fat ass. Not really trying to offend him, but you know what I mean? I'm tired of it. His resource generation sucks. He's pretty much just reliant on Cataclysm, which, yeah, it's a cool skill, but is it enough? No. I'm going Necromancer. I'm going to have my homies, my hombres, my thugs, my gangsters, my wanksters just follow me around, just beating the shit out of everything. The Reapers, skeletal mages, this, that, and the third. It's going to be a damn good time, but stash. Give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys think we need a stash. Another thing, loot filter. I don't know, it's not that big of a deal, but I mean, it's easy to have a loot filter. You know, you have PoE that has loot filters. You have Project Diablo 2 that has loot filters. The best way to play Diablo 2 these days. Better than that D2R crap. PD2 is just awesome. Check that out if you haven't yet. Project Diablo 2. It's a fan-made mod, but true players, the guys who love the game. All right, here's something that's kind of controversial, but let me know what your thoughts are on this. Runes. All right, you guys remember Diablo 2 back in the day? Runes. That's the thing. Diablo 4 is missing rare as fuck items that aren't just rare because they have higher rolls on them, but things that fundamentally change your build. Like in Diablo 2, you could find runes, right? The Ja, Ith, Bur rune to make Enigma. All right, not everybody had an Enigma. You could be playing all damn season and not find all the runes, but that's part of what made it rare and valuable. Ja, Ith, Bur, and you find these runes, you put them all together in a socketed armor, which is also what they need, socketables in Diablo 4. All of a sudden, your character can teleport. You have the teleport skill, you run faster, you have plus 2 to all skills, and all this other crap. They need to add something like that in this game. Something where you can be playing all the time knowing that, oh, I might find that item that's just going to give me this huge euphoric leap. You know, whether it just be that it's valuable so you can trade it, or that you could pop it in an armor. But I mean, yeah, I think runes would be a good solution for this. I like the rarity right now in terms of the mythics and where they're at, because I don't like just being handed all the gear. You know, if you're a veteran in this type of game, you'll know that once you get all the gear, the game's over. All right, most of the journey and fun and excitement is in finding. It's in the progressing. It's in the ascension, as I've called it in previous videos. And you're no longer ascending if there's no more shit to find, you know? This game isn't really about skill. You just have 2 collects and 5 buttons on cooldown. So there's not much skill involved. It's not like a precision shooter or anything like that, or a platformer where you're just kind of clicking around the screen, button mashing, you know? So the skill level is actually the luck level, rather. It's just kind of luck, and randomness is the allure. It's the treasure hunt. So, as mentioned, it's important that there's always shit to find in a treasure hunting game. So I think they need more tiers of rarity of items. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. They also need to modify skills more. You know, like how there's Decrepify, for example, or maybe an easier example would be Blood Nova, or let's say Whirlwind. You know, everybody knows Whirlwind. So you have just 3. It's like a little tiny twig. You have your Whirlwind skill, then you have the 1 node, and then that 1 node breaks into 2 nodes, and that's it. You know, they need more customization for the skills. Have like that break into 2 more nodes, and have like Cold Whirlwind or Blade Whirlwind, where it shoots blades and shit everywhere when you're spinning around. You know, something like that. Or a lightning storm follows you around. You know, Lightning Whirlwind. Have stuff like that. But yeah, they definitely need to modify the skills more. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys are with me on that. Another thing that this game perhaps could use, and I know I was kind of against trade at the beginning. I was like, don't do trade. Everyone's going to just be buying their gear with real money, which is true, and it's going to suck. But at this point, I mean, how about an auction house? It'll be a way to optimize, because right now it's like you find something, is it really worth holding on to? And you got trading's kind of a pain in the ass, isn't it? There's not really a good integrated game in the game where you can trade. Don't people go on third-party websites to do it? But yeah, as mentioned, I think an auction house would be a good addition. We could put shit up there, have your asking price, and then you could wake up the next day, find that the damn thing sold. It just kind of automates it, and I think it's kind of convenient. It's fun to check, But I mean, it's controversial. I'm not that passionate about this one. I'd be up for considering it. So I'm curious what you guys have to say about like an addition of an auction house in Diablo 4. Another point that I have is to keep the mythics rare. I know a lot of us haven't found any. I haven't found any for Season 5, but I haven't really been Uber farming much. I know some of you guys said, I fought the Ubers 100 times, haven't found any. Well, in my opinion, that's good. Keep them rare. Like I said, if you find all the shit, the game's over. So I think I like the rarity level of where the mythics are as of right now. But I think that they need to add more. What do we have? We have like less than 10 mythic items. Add more of them, man. I know you guys are using the nostalgic of Diablo 2, the nostalgia. You got Andariel's Visage, you got Harlequin Crest, you have Tyrael's Might, all Diablo 2 items. Make up some new ones, be creative for a minute, and let's make more mythic items just for more builds. Make like a summon item. I mean, what the hell's taking you so long? Make like a body armor that lets you have like 5 more mages out or something, something awesome like that. But ultra rare items, as mentioned, is what I have on the list here. Like I said, just be creative, make new items. I think that would be fun. I'm a little concerned about the expansion. I mean, is this just going to be all the same shit, just a different aesthetic? Like, we're going to be in the jungle, awesome. Like Diablo 3, we're going to be in the or Diablo 2, we're going to be in the jungle. I don't really give a shit about all that stuff. I don't really pay much attention to the story. Maybe they should, add more game mechanics, man. Add more endgame stuff. Some sort of mapping system, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that would be fun. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. What do you think should be added to the expansion to make this more interesting? Make a town hub. Why can't we select our town where we default teleport to? It just doesn't make any sense. It's really annoying when you're in a dungeon and you hit the T button to teleport. It's going to take you to some random-ass town that you don't even know your way around in. Why can't we select a hometown that we default teleport to? It's such bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. This is Season 5. Come on, let's get this right here. Give me a hell yeah in the comments below if you guys are with me on that. But I think, what about like a town hub or something, like a house? Doesn't Path of Exile have something like that? You got a little house you can decorate and shit. You have a little boat or something on the water. Something like that I think would be kind of a cool addition. But definitely the character models. Give us the customization you promised us. Let us have male or female, if you dare fucking call them that. If you don't, fine, call it A and B. But give us more options with them, the ones that we can find aesthetically pleasing, not just ugly as fuck 1, ugly as fuck 2, and that's it. And you can put tattoos and makeup on it and shit. It's good to have all those options, but we also need some attractive ones, all right? So I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Let me know what your thoughts are on what I'm proposing here. If we really want to get shit done, I hate to say it, I might have to get behind the team. You guys might need me on the executive team making these executive as fuck decisions for Blizzard. I don't want to do it. Like I said, I'm a hustler. I like being at home, like chilling. But somebody's got to fix this fucking bullshit. So we might have to get the word out to Blizzard that, yeah, Ice Boy would like to apply for the position to be the head fucking exec of Diablo 4, and we're going to get this shit right. So let me know in the comments, whatever you guys think on that. If you want me to run that shit, let me know in the comments, because we're going to make this game good, all right? And we're going to keep making these videos and shit, because it's heading in the right direction, I've been having a good time. If you guys have been away from Diablo 4, I recommend you check it out. Season 5 has been a damn good time. It's the best season yet. So we'll see what the whole expansion thing has to offer. And I'm not happy with the character. For one, have you seen the aesthetics of that? What the fuck? Like, give us more options here. But it's kind of like a druid monk hybrid thing. It's not really what people were wanting. But I mean, maybe there's some potential. It just doesn't really interest me. The whole spirit animal thing. It just, I don't know. It doesn't sound that fun. So right now, I intend to go on Diablo expansion playing the Necromancer because it's been a damn good time. And I just can't wait to have my mages just automatically attack and everything, just killing the shit out of the whole screen. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace be with you.